Hi, welcome back to the blind LP of Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path. So we are now going to begin on the third episode, which is apparently called the Inherited Turnabout. So we'll see what this is about. Starting now.
And Jeff Masters, piece of cake.
Huh? Happiness for one and all. I guess they're singing it. Is this an advertisement? Oh, it's a TV show. Oh, okay. I think so. This program sure brings back memories. Gregory, tomorrow I'm heading towards that fateful place with your son. Huh? To find out the truth of 18 years ago. Wait, is that supposed to be Ray? Isn't it he? I don't know, I thought he and Gregory, that's Gregory, I guess. Aren't they like the same age kind of thing? No? What, is this the fateful place? Can't be. Zodiac Art Gallery, Fountain, Pasho, however you pronounce it. Mr. Schultz, isn't it about time you told me what this is all about? Why did you bring me to this museum with you? You're not busy now, are you, Miles? I thought it would be nice if we could share the romance of the constellations together. I beg your pardon, but I would like to leave. Sorry, it was just a joke. Do you know about the final case your father worked on? I was going to say DL6, but I realized DL6 is referred to the case in which he was murdered, not the case that his father worked on. So I guess this is the case that the father one-upped, what's his name? Von Karma, I guess? Oh, if you didn't know that, then I think you should go watch an LP of the first series first, because that was totally spoilers. Yes, Manfred von Karma showed it to me immediately after I became a prosecutor. I reviewed the case file again last night after you invited me here. And while I don't remember it very well, I also had been in attendance at the trial back then. Did his father look like that? Yes, maybe. I don't remember. When I was young, I loved watching my father do battle in the courtroom. During that trial, it was my father, the defense attorney Gregory Edgeworth against Von Karma. There you go. My former mentor, Prosecutor Manfred von Karma. And while the trial ended with the defendant being declared guilty. I see. So you were there too at Gregory's final trial? Yes. In case you don't know, they were stuck in the elevator together. In that case, I'll cut to the chase and tell you what you want to know. The truth about the IS-7 incident. It happened 18 years ago during the winter. I'd like to know this actually. It seems like it's gonna be quite interesting. All the buildings were covered in snow, coating the entire town like a layer of frosting. And it was in this very place that the incident occurred. Okay, I see. This is all oh my god, it is him. Oh man, he looks so young. He's like a teenage guy. Wait, he's like a teenage guy, but Gregory looked quite old in that photo. So Ray is quite some years younger than Gregory? Yeah, he looks about 18 or 16, I guess. Don't tell me he isn't. Detention center. Miss Edgeworth, this request sure was sudden, don't you think? Indeed. I'm just going to give him Miles' voice, because, father, son. Indeed, we were contacted immediately after the client was arrested. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I am a defense attorney. I brought my assistant Raymond with me to meet our client, but... So, Ray isn't a teenager? No, he looks like a teenager. I don't know, he looks like between a kid to a teenager actually. A murder on Christmas Eve! This is just too much! A guy? Girl? I don't know. Guy, I think. Ah, in the darkness. A miraculous meeting. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. I get it. Oh, it's a guy from the beginning. Welcome one and all to the visitors room. Amazing! So this is what meeting a client is like. Wait, check out that guy over there. Okay. Oh no, I skipped. I'm also surprised. 1,000 pardons for startling you. I am merely expressing my happiness through song. Welcome one and all. I greatly appreciate you coming. So you're the client for this case? Indeed. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney. Okay. I'll be representing you in court. This is my assistant, Raymond Shields. Nice to meet you. I'll do my best to help you. Relax, Raymond. Please excuse his jitters. He's working part-time at my office as an apprentice. I thought I'd let him assist me in this investigation. So, I'm not sure what voice to give him actually. He looks like he might have a deep voice. So, Mr. Gregory and Raymond, correct? I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. My job involves saving my clients from crimes in which they were falsely accused. First, I should determine if he is truly innocent. Good for you. First, I would like to know more about you. I've forgotten to introduce myself. My name is Jeffrey Master. What? You mean you're Master Jeff? The world's greatest pastry chef? Jeff Master what? Jeff Master, the Master Chef. Yes, I'm honored that you have heard of me. All my fans call me Master Jeff. Roses, I'm totally starstruck. I can't believe I get to meet Master Jeff. Raymond seems to know quite a bit about Mr. Master. Okay, that is really tricky to say. Mr. Master. Master Jeff makes fantastic desserts while putting on a song and dance show. Indeed. What's for dessert today? Oh, it's him. Macaroons and waffles, light and fluffy chiffon cake. Happiness for one and all. the sweetest temptations. There, where? Over there. Take a peek inside the oven. Ding. Look, it's freshly baked desserts. Oh my god. I got caught up in this song myself. Ooh, I'm so happy that I got to sing with Master Jeff. It's my dream come true. Oh, thank you. I'm happy to hear that as well. Mr. Master Raymond, shall we return to the matter at hand? You know, the murder or something that you're accused of? I mean, I don't remember whether it said that it's a murder, but I'm gonna assume it's a murder. It's always a murder. Yes, of course. My sincerest apologies for making you wait. Now, where should we start? Doesn't that mean this guy will be found guilty? That's sad. You are the world's greatest pastry chef, but you're also skilled in song and dance. Yes, when I'm having a good time, my body just moves to the rhythm by itself. You seem to enjoy making desserts from the bottom of your heart. Oh, if you don't have a good time making desserts, you won't make anything good. Creating desserts that bring happiness to one and all is my purpose in life. Mr. Jeff's desserts are practically works of art. They sparkle and look so delicious. He's famous for his dream-like desserts. Bringing happiness to all with his dream-like desserts, huh? That sounds good. About the case. The incident occurred in your estate, is that correct? Yes. That's where the great dessert contest was being held. It seems that the body was discovered in one of my creations. They found it? They found it in your desserts? Is that the other lady that was singing with him? For that reason, I was arrested by the detective in charge of the initial investigation. I would never do something as vile as robbing someone of their life. I'm certain that the police will also realize that they have a mistake. They have made a mistake. Really? Do you know anything about the victim? He was a man named Isaac Dover. Oh, it's a guy. Never mind then. He was one of the competitors in the contest. He was a wonderful man who made desserts of the highest beauty. Why did he have to die? I see. He truly seems to be grieving over the victim's death. I believe I have a sufficient understanding of Mr. Master's personality. Mr. Master, before I accept your request, there is one final matter I must confirm. You did not kill Mr. Dover. Can I take your word for it? Yes, that is correct. I did not kill him. No matter what happens, I would never take another person's life. Those are the eyes of a liar. Are you sure? How do you judge the eyes of someone? I understand. I believe you. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk with us. My pleasure is all mine. I am grateful to speak with someone other than a detective. Next, shall we begin our investigation of the crime scene? We'll report back with our findings once we have finished. I do not want to become too attached to Mr. Master too much because you know how this is gonna end. So, oh my god, please do not make me attached to him. Mr. Gregory Raymond, I wish you good luck. Okay. It sure is cold outside. I didn't expect it to be snowing this hard. Indeed, a blizzard like this will probably not clear up for a while. But even so, this mansion is ginormous. So this is what Master Jeff's place is like, huh? If you're going to hold a contest in your own home, you would need this much space after all. I guess this is the lady. La la la, welcome, thank you for coming. I knew it. Oh. Eat. Eat. Oh my, are you okay? I'm so very sorry. Would you happen to be Monsieur Edgeworth? Yes, I am Gregory Edgeworth. And I'm his assistant Raymond Shields. Greetings and welcome, Monsieur Edgeworth and Monsieur Shields. I need a face. She looks familiar. As in her face. Please call me Catherine Hall. I am in charge of the household affairs of this estate, and I'm also Monsieur Master's assistant. Ah, no way, you're the famous Kate, aren't you? You know of me? Of course I do. I see you on TV all the time. I'm a big fan of piece of cake. Oh goodness, I'm glad to hear that you're a fan. Tell me, what is this piece of cake? Oh, don't you know it's the most famous show? It's so hot right now. It's a TV show that's hugely popular with the kids. Master Jeff and kids sing and dance while they make delicious treats. Just like this. Uh-oh. What's for dessert today? Cookies and caramel, rich and feathery cream puffs. Let's make it together. A delectable paradise, here, there, everywhere. You just open up the oven. Now it's time for dessert. I haven't decided on her voice yet. Oh, Monsieur Shields, that was incredible. Hey, I always practice along with the show. Maybe I should tell my son about this show. Maybe, if he's interested in cooking. But man, doing this dance repeatedly sure works up your appetite. Pardon my inconsideration. I've forgotten to take care of our guests. Please relax and have some tea. Ooh, tea. Oh, this is some fine, I don't know how to pronounce that, Ceylon tea? I hear the aroma of citrus does wonders for your concentration. I see, so this is what Ceylon tea smells like. Oh, these sauces are chilled. Yes, they help cool the tea more quickly for people who are bad with hot beverages. I see. These teacups also have a wonderful design. Oh, thank you very much. They are one of the few pride and joys of our estate, ordered directly from France. They were made by the famed sculptor Pierre something. Okay? You can correct me if you want to. They are my absolute favorite articles of tableware. You seem to greatly appreciate this man's works. Yes, they are like treasures to me. She appears to be very honest about what she likes. Thank you, Miss Hall, but it's time for us to move on to business. Are there any details that you can give us about the incident? Ah, you're right. I sometimes get so distracted welcoming guests that I forget myself. To tell the truth, I was the one who discovered Monsieur Dover's body. So you were the first one to discover the body. Is it true that the body was discovered in one of Mr. Master's desserts? Yes, it must be quite a big dessert. to have a body inside it? Yes, it was during the judging of the Great Dessert Contest. I heard the sound of something breaking from Monsieur Master's room. Monsieur Master, are you in here? Eek. When I look inside the room, I saw Monsieur Dover's body inside the treasure chest. Thank you very much. I'm sorry to have made you recall such painful memories. No, I should be the one apologizing for not being much help. Now then, I believe it's time for us to start investigating the crime scene. Monsieur Edgeworth, Monsieur Shields, please find some way to save Monsieur Master. Monsieur Master is not someone who could commit murder. Yes, of course. Just leave it to us. Then I shall entrust it to you. If you'll excuse me, I have to continue serving tea to the other inspectors. Raymond, let's head to the crime scene. Yes, sir. Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, look. It's, what's his name? Detective Bat? I guess? I remember him because I was trying to... I rewatched I didn't rewatch the whole thing. I just rewatched some of it, partway of the first Ace Attorney investigations. So I do remember Detective Bat, but I never got to finish that case. So I don't really remember him that much. I just know he's called Detective Bat and he looks like that. Wow, this whole thing is made of chocolate. I can't believe I'm actually seeing Master Jeff's desserts up close. Oh, that's the dessert. Were this not a scene of a murder, I admit I too would have delighted in this occasion. So would I. Now that you've reminded me it's a murder scene, I'm getting shivers down my spine. Perhaps it's because this room is cold to begin with. Now that you mention it, this room is really cold. Achoo. Never expected the defense attorney to show up so early. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jeff Masters, defense attorney Gregory Edgeworth. This is my assistant Raymond. How do you do? Detective Tara Bat. Homicide. Mr. Bat, the detective in charge of this case. A man of few words. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Eating paper? Okay, no comments. Tastes bitter. Oh my god, he swallowed it. Oh. Here, the paper. I know, right? He likes to digest his memos in his stomach as well as in his mind. It's just a strange habit of his. Please don't be too concerned. Well, one has to be concerned because it's paper. It's just swallowed paper. It would probably be too much to ask him not to be concerned at all. More importantly, Detective Bat, will you give us permission to participate in the investigation? Permission denied. Why? Mr. Edgeworth is Master Jeff's defense attorney. Defense attorneys plant false evidence to try and get their not guilty verdict. I don't want their kind to disturb the crime scene. Mr. Edgeworth will never use false evidence to defend his client. I can't trust that. Coming from a defense attorney. Do the police still suspect Mr. Master even after the investigation? If we didn't, we wouldn't have arrested him. I believe that Mr. Master is innocent, that's why I have come to investigate. Believing in his innocence without investigating the crime scene. How naive. That's why I would like your permission to investigate. By investigating the crime scene, I want to ascertain if my thinking was naive or not. Good. Very good reasoning. So you don't intend to leave until you've investigated the crime scene? Yes. Excuse me for a while. Okay, I had to cough. Fine then. I'll give you permission to investigate the crime scene. Thank you. Oh my god, it's a lollipop. But I'll be accompanying you. I can't trust your defense attorneys after all. Nobody in this game trusts defense attorneys. Nobody. You understand that you can begin your investigation. It's a lollipop? Yes. Yes, it is. It's better than paper though. I'm a little surprised myself. Alright, let's begin the investigation. Raymond, be sure to take notes on the case. Leave it to me, Miss Edgeworth. Just begin already. Alright, let's go. Let's look at stuff. First of all... Okay, what are you doing? What are you investigating? Sir, I'm checking the temperature of the stream. Why? What have you learned? Sir, this stream has warm water. Strange. But it's a cold area, right? The stream is connected to the fountain in the patio and runs through every room. It's an unusual construction for a room, no kidding. The minds of the rich I will never understand. Okay, you? What about over here? Oops, what about over here? Is there nothing suspicious in the cupboard? No, sir. So there was something? Oh, no. Only things like cooking burners and tableware were placed there. I see. Defense attorney, was there nothing that you noticed? No. So you didn't notice something? No. Oh no, I didn't notice anything. Everyone's always giving replies that are difficult to understand. No. I think it's your way of asking that's bad. Yeah. It appears to be a display of sealing equipment. There's also the possibility that one of these is a murder weapon. No, it looks like these pieces were all made out of chocolate. Yeah, I thought so too. You can't beat someone to death with this. Shit. Misleading. At any rate, they all have such good workmanship that they look just like the real thing. It really speaks about the level of skill Mr. Master has in his craft. No kidding. Is that a map? It appears to be it appears to be a display of sailing equipment. There's also the possibility that one of these is the murder weapon. Nope, never mind. Oh, you look interesting. Excuse me, but you are? Uh-oh. New voice. My apologies. I was meditating. What did you ask, Sir Detective? Actually, I'm a defense attorney. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm his assistant, Raymond. Pardon my later introduction. My name is Dane Gustavia. I am one of the pastry chefs participating in this contest. What kind of desserts do you make, Mr. Gustavia? Ooh. That's interesting. My specialty is making desserts out of candy. Oh, what a cute seahorse. It was meant to be a dragon dancing in the sky. Eh? This is a dragon? Yeah, it looks like a seahorse. And all too well that my design is my weak point. I plan to study design and undergo training in Zone 4 once things settle down here. I probably shouldn't touch the subject of design any further. Mr. Gustavia, if you aren't related to the investigation, why are you in this room? So detective wanted to know more about the desserts in this room, so he asked me to come. Since he's one of the contestants, they might know something. Okay. Mr. Gustavia, those instruments you use are quite unusual. Okay. It's a chicken. That better be a chicken. These instruments are called candy pumps, and they pump air into the candy. They kinda look like swords, they're so cool. Indeed, ever since I began using them, no day has gone by where I didn't receive a burn or wound. What? So I wear red clothes. Oh my god, that's bad. So that not a single stain will ever show on me. Making desserts is serious business. I am always training. Does he injure himself because he hasn't trained enough? Maybe? Can you tell me about the great dessert contest that was held here? From the looks of this room, it seems the desserts weren't just for eating. The exhibition the Sir Master held was a contest in the art of dessert. The art of dessert? Desserts are true works of art, made solely out of edible materials. The works of art in this room are all made from desserts. Now that you mentioned it, the whole room is filled with the smell of chocolate. Sir Master exhibits great talent in both flavor and design. If you are not able to surpass Sir Master in flavor and design, you will not be able to win. Beating the world's greatest pastry chef is pretty hard, isn't it? In other words, if I can surpass Sir Master, I shall become the world's greatest pastry chef. That was the prize of this contest. The prize is the title of the world's greatest. Us? Question mark. In addition to that, there is also Sir Master's treasured Angel's recipe. If you want to learn more about the contest, just look at this piece of paper. Okay, my throat hurts from that. These were the rules that were given to the participants of this contest. I'd like to see that. Give me a moment. Okay. Title of the world's greatest pastry chef and Angel's recipe. Contestants' rooms will be judged, starting from the left. Afterwards, all parties will meet in Jeff's room. Any decorations not made from desserts are prohibited. Okay. Entering another contestant's room before the judging is done is prohibited. Okay. Alright. Gotcha. About the case. Sorry, but I do not know much about the incident. I only learned about the incident after the judging had finished. How was the contest judging carried out? You see, Sir Master started judging at 3 p.m. Starting from my room, the judging proceeded in a clockwise direction. Okay, wait. So Master's room, Gustavia's room, okay, Delicious room, and Dova's room. Alright. Who's Dova again? Sounds familiar. Oh, is that the victim? I use the room to the right of Sir Master's room, which is the room we are in now. Next, the room of a female pastry chef named Delicia was judged. A female pastry chef? What kind of person is she? I'd like to know that too. She is a frightening woman who would do anything to achieve her goal. Oh, now I'm more interested. I heard she used lots of cream to make a fantasy-themed dessert. Okay, I love desserts, but I am not fond of cream. It's a kind of sweetness that I cannot handle. I don't know. I mean, like, yeah. I love desserts. It's just the cream. I can't. When Leslie saw Douglas' room was judged, his workers were frozen, statues made from sherbet. Hall discovered the body in the middle of Gustavia's judging. Huh. She panicked, and because she immediately notified the police, Master continued judging without knowledge that the body had been discovered. Wait, but the body was in... The body was in the Master's dessert, right? And the judging was still ongoing, right? How on earth? Entering another contestant's room before the judging is done is prohibited. Well, I guess she's not a contestant. So, well, we'll see. Oops. As a result, Master judged Dover's room in Dover's absence. It seems we have plenty of room to suspect Master. I'm lacking in information. It's probably too early to object. By the way, Detective Bat, what were you talking to Mr. Gustavio about earlier? I was asking him about the chocolate frame hanging on that wall. I thought something was missing. Oh my god, there's a handprint there. I thought if I asked someone who knew a lot about desserts, I would get an answer. Oh, thanks to your arrival, I still haven't gotten my answer yet. Well then, since you've been waiting for so long, we can ask him about it right now. I guess you don't understand sarcasm. Mr. Gustavia, can you assist us with this matter? I train in the art of desserts every day. If you have a question about desserts, please do not hesitate to ask. Thank you very much. Alright, firstly, there's a few things I need to ask. One is this. A dessert in the shape of a candle holder, huh? It's titled Light of Life. It seems that one of these important lights isn't lit. I know. Is it symbolic or not? How about this? You can make such a beautiful picture out of chocolate? As expected of Mr. Jeff. Is this really chocolate? It looks like an actual picture to me. Try eating it. Impressive, sir. Attorney, you notice well. This picture of an angel is not a dessert, but rather the angel's recipe. What? The angel's recipe? The prize for the contest. Oh. Hey, these pictures are made of chocolate? Indeed. Within this chocolate frame lies a recipe book. Sir Master told everyone when he explained the rules of the contest was in this room. So the contestants knew the recipe was here. How about it? This frame, don't you think it's missing something? This must be what Detective Bat was asking Mr. Gustavia about earlier. This chocolate frame, there does seem to be a part that's missing. That's what's been bothering me as well. Hey, what's missing? Let me show Raymond the part of the chocolate frame that's missing. Actually, I was like pointing at the handprint, the very obvious handprint here, but if you want missing, then that, I guess. Whoa, that's deep. Look closely at this part with the decorations. Can you see the one that one of them is missing? It's you from the other decorations. This imperfect balance in the decorations is not like the master. Upon closer examination, it seems this frame is not the only one with missing parts. We need to investigate further. All the desserts in this room each have one part missing. Really? Whoa, the candle holder and the ceiling tools are all damaged as well. Okay, I didn't notice the ceiling tools, but yes, the candle holder. So, someone tampered with the crime scene? Maybe? Perhaps. Maybe Master vandalized the room himself to fool us. Master Jeff wouldn't do that sort of thing to his desserts. Tempered desserts. I wonder if they're connected to the incident. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking loot. Oh my god. Are you serious? Like father, like son. These. Can we talk about this yet? These finger marks are. These are unidentified finger marks. We don't know who they belong to, since no fingerprints were left behind. Finger marks without fingerprints. This might be related to the case. Yeah. It's a mystery. He was probably wearing gloves. Detective Bad Legs. Dreams and romance. I don't think there are dreams or romance at a murder scene. I agree, Gregory, I agree. Yeah, that's you. Why are you sneezing? Are you alright, Riemann? Because it's cold? Ugh, this room is way too cold. Are you showing off your coat? The fountain partially wasn't very warm either. This room certainly is cold. Okay, at least he volunteered to lend you his coat. Do you want to wear my coat? No, I'm fine. Because that's something that you promised to give me when I become a defense attorney. Was he ever wearing it? Hey, that's right. Why is the temperature turned down so low so that the chocolate won't melt? It's been turned down in order to maintain the chocolate's temperature. Why don't you try opening the panel or cover on that wall? Panel cover. Whoa. Yeah, there's a secret panel hidden there. This control panel is installed in all the rooms the master prepared, so as not to detect from the dessert presentation. The cover was closed to conceal it. What does the panel do? It allows you to change the temperature and the lighting in the room. In order to preserve any type of dessert, it can go down to, about minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit. The room would be like a freezer. No kidding. Is that to 59 degrees? 59 degrees Fahrenheit? Okay, I don't know how much that is in Celsius. No, I thought it was cold. Detective Bad, I'm not allowed to change the temperature, am I? No. Preserving the crime scene is the foundation of being a detective. But I'm not a detective. A defense attorney can't recklessly damage a crime scene either. Exactly. Indeed so, Assistant. Enduring hardship is also a part of training. In order to preserve chocolate, 59 degrees Fahrenheit to 64 degrees Fahrenheit is the ideal temperature. The ideal temperature for chocolate is expected of the dessert chef. No, it is butter truffle. This is basic knowledge that anyone should know of the dessert chef. So, what's the ideal temperature for candy and fresh cream? As long as you watch out for humidity and hot temperatures, candy shouldn't melt. For fresh cream, around 50 degrees Fahrenheit is the ideal temperature. You need to watch out for the humidity and hot temperatures for candy. I see. Detective Bad. He seemed a bit happy when they were talking about candy. Is candy one of his favorite things? Probably. I already checked his area earlier, but it never hurts to take another look. This is kind of bothering me somehow. The captain's log of a chocolate ship, which is also made out of chocolate. It seems its title is Journal of Regret. Running out of rum while drifting at the Red Sea has really made me read with regret. I don't know what kind of voyage it was, but it doesn't seem very regretful. Well, okay, I guess this covers the whole thing. We could examine this. This is a fire alarm. Ah, let me say something in advance. That's not a dessert. It's the real deal. Yes. If you press that, an alarm will sound, and security will be contacted. I understand that you want to press it to see what happens, but please restrain yourself. Oh, come on. I'm sure Gregory... Yeah, Gregory wouldn't feel like it. No, I didn't particularly feel like pressing it. It's because you're a defense attorney. I don't think being a defense attorney has anything to do with it. Let's look at this. It seems this control panel can change the temperature and the color of the lights in this room. The colors are red, yellow, green, blue, cyan, and white. Is this going to come into play somehow? That sure is a lot. This room's temperature is 59 degrees Celsius. Fahrenheit, and the lights are set to white. It's because the works in this room are made of chocolate. By using white light, the chocolate can stand out. For Mr. Master, everything in this room is probably a piece of art. I guess that's it. Right? Alright. Okay, so what we'll do is we will continue the investigation in the next episode, because the video is pretty long right now, I think. So until the next time, thank you for watching and goodbye.